More bars, more data, faster speeds. Our desire for all things digital has cellular providers scrambling, and the antennas needed for all of that can emit radiation hot enough to cook human tissue. But no one's warning us about the invisible danger. CBS 46's Jennifer Emmert investigates.
Our cell phones keep us connected to anyone, anywhere. What we hate is having that call cut short.
Can you hear me now?
Cellular providers promise us bigger, better networks.
Now these fans have a network strong enough for them to tweet, post, and upload.
They deliver by adding antennas to billboards, commercial and residential rooftops, and parking garages, closer and closer to us.
We're 300, 350%, 400%. When you're over 100, people get injured.
RF energy coming from antennas can cook the body, much like being inside a microwave oven.
You're going to heat up without doing any physical activity.
Our brains are very sensitive to RF radiation, and it can cause memory loss, mood disorders.
More than 1 in 10 rooftop sites nationwide are in violation of federal safety rules, leaving painters, roofers, maintenance workers, and anyone who accidentally walks by with no idea how to control their exposure.
I'm going on a rooftop to service a piece of equipment. I'm going on a rooftop to do a visual inspection of something. Well, nobody's notified.
San Diego radio frequency expert Drew Fountain and Phoenix's Marvin Wessel are dedicated to exposing RF industry hazards across the country.
The radio frequency radiation is invisible, tasteless, and odorless.
Fountain flew to Atlanta to help CBS 46 analyze the invisible rooftop threats we uncovered. The danger zone of this newer rooftop antenna extends 25 feet.
Well, we were out 18 feet, and we were too close.
According to law, the signs and locks on this door to the rooftop don't go far enough and likely wouldn't keep anyone from walking into the antenna's footprint.
Signs are important, but to be used as the first and last line of defense to protect workers from RF exposure is not effective, and it's not working.
While rooftops may be an occupational risk, we found 2 sites in Midtown parking garages anyone could access. At the first, it only takes a chair to expose us.
We all got 5 bars coming through our heads.
And at the second, you can actually reach over and touch the antennas.
We were having 500, 600, 700% readings a minute ago.
But an even bigger worry, antennas workers never see. These men have no idea there's a stealth antenna inside the base of the steeple next to them. In Candler Park, the Empworth United Methodist Church will have 3 antennas placed inside its steeple next spring.
You don't necessarily know if you're working in close proximity to some of this equipment.
The law requires anyone with access to a rooftop to be fully aware of the danger so they can protect themselves. In fact, our investigation found there's little policing by the FCC.
I have never run into an FCC enforcement person doing an assessment on a rooftop.
In 18 years, just one cellular company, Metro PCS, has been fined. The FCC admits 2 Verizon sites broke the rules, but they dropped their investigation.
That's the key, is protecting the workers.
Fountain's business, called RF Check, is attempting to map the invisible footprints of the nation's antennas to show where it's safe and not safe to work.
We want workers going home to their families in the same condition or better than they were when they got here.
RF radiation will only get worse as 4G LTE expands. Marvin Wessel tells us some locations will soon exceed 1,000 times the occupational safety limits. Cellular providers here in Atlanta tell us they take RF safety concerns very seriously, although they weren't serious enough to take our cameras out to show you. So you want to know how many cellular antennas are close to your home? We put together an interactive map. It's on our website. Jennifer Emmert, CBS 46 News.
Our investigation also reveals there's big money to be made by leasing rooftop space to cell phone companies. An average lease nets a building owner $23,000 a year per antenna, and the more desirable a location, the higher the price.